One, you might get a VC funding. That's the best thing. So there's a plan over there, and everyone is pepped up, motivated. Nothing much for me to do there. You'll do whatever needs to be done. Second, you will not get a VC funding. That's another option. So just look at it as a road having 4 different parts. First VC funding hai, good. Second VC funding nahi hai. Abhi kya karenge? Now, I was telling Nilima and Karthika, if I'm not getting VC funding, what are my options? Right? I want to be depressed and, why Sitna, Ravi sir doesn't know how to do it. You can all blame and stuff like that. Oh, sir, hota rehta hai. No problem. But where I'm coming from is, you be prepared. You be prepared of the outcomes even now, right? I'm not saying you have to look at the outcomes and not looking at Bhagavad Gita and stuff like that. I want you to, why not? You can also think that way. What I said yesterday in the chat is, today's effort matters. What happens is not in our hands. Bhagwan also says that today's effort matters. So apart from your regular job, how much of the time do you have to, and fresh minds you need. Babies, fresh minds you need. You don't need a tired mind at 10 o'clock in the night to think of your venture. You will need the early mornings, all the mornings whenever you get up, the fresh first 1, 2, 3 hours to quickly sit down, think what you want to do. And go ahead and do your jobs. You're not sitting at home and 24 hours to nahi. But identify the time where innovation, creative thoughts actually happen. That's the reason why I also said, hey, good, Surya, I love you for that Korean. Some people dealing with us. The thing is, 9:30 ko husband aata hai, 12:30 they actually sleep. Get up at 9 o'clock. No complaints. There are founders who get up at 10:30 who are billionaires. So you have both cases. And there's no force anywhere. But where I'm coming from is, the optimal time where your creativity is at peak. Identify the low. You don't need hours. You just need 1 minute. I'll tell you one example before I conclude. I know it's a Sunday. I got the idea of the Trio podcast series in the bathroom while I was shaving. Trio series idea. It came in my mind saying that, okay, I'm doing just one guest. Why can't I do 3 guests? Just an idea. Implemented it within a week. 3 leaders came. Within 10 days, the episode was recorded. It was out. Right? Why did that actually happen? Because there's a continuous innovation thing. And that's the second piece I want to tell you. I spoke with Surya the other day. And this is, you think of this as a one-to-one, guys. I mean, if you have any questions, ask me now, because as I said, going forward, I'll be very, very busy. A lot of leaders calling up, asking for podcasts. They are MDs of companies and stuff. Senior guys. So my time will be consumed by them, and a lot of other people from UK saying that we also want to get into, please train us, create process documents. There's a lot of things which are happening. Coming back to the point which I wanted to talk, this is something which I learned from Pankaj. He talked about a product management philosophy, where he said any product which you take, for example, and I was talking to Surya the other day, iPhone 1.0, when it was launched by, what's his name?
Steve Jobs.
It was new in the market, but was it complete? It was not complete. If it's complete, iPhone 2.0 wouldn't have come. Is 2.0 complete? 3.0, 4.0. Now we are at what? 15.0, 16.0. I know. iPhone kitna hai?
17. This year.
Now, Kartika is at 1.0 now. Nilima is at 1.0 now. Surya is at 1.0 now. Ravi is at 1.0 now. This moment, this is at 1204. And as of now, Pankaj is saying, you guys are complete. You are ready to be sold. A VC will come and listening to you will give you 1 crore right now. You are complete. Okay. But he said, it's like an iPhone or an Amazon website where now everything is complete, but they keep innovating each and every day. There's an innovation team which keeps implementing each and every day. Like an iPhone, I want Kartika to be 2.0. Maybe she takes 3 days, 4 days. What is the other thing which I want to develop? Right? A Nilima 2.0, Surya 4.0. At the end of 25th and 29th, and I was telling Nilima the other day, whether it happens or not, personal growth has to happen. And with me, it has to happen. And for that, I'm not saying you spend 16 hours, 18 hours, like that one moment of creativity, find out what the time is on that day, come out with a unique thought, something which would actually add value to your pitch. Now that the admin piece is done. So two things. One, start making a list of people that you want to connect and try your best to connect, whether it happens or not. And you connect with me in case you want me to connect with people. Like Karthik had a question and then we're going to work on that. Utilize me. 29th के बाद availability है या नहीं, I don't know. Utilize me. You ping me for the idiotic question you have. Don't even think. You can ping me in the group, ping me in the personal chat. If I have the time, no time, that I will take care. But I don't want to be in a space where I am thinking on the 29th after my presentations, oh, I should have told them this. I don't want to be in that space at all. And I'm just one person. And you guys have your own unique personalities. You are creative, you are intelligent. Data scientist sitting in PepsiCo, 13 years, becoming a director in some time. Surya with the kind of energy, 6 months, 1 year down the lane, he'll be a celebrity. And I don't know where Nima will go, and she's going to mentor founders going forward. That is the kind of vision I have for each one of us, including myself, right? And the reason why I'm speaking like this goes to Pankaj in terms of what he's done to me. It's not spent too much time talking, but I could see, the first person who likes my post when I put it is Pankaj, and that is enough for me. Today, so yesterday morning I wrote an article. Now I've got 200 likes there. It didn't matter. What mattered to me, did Pankaj like it? That matters, right? That's because he's endorsing it. And that is giving me so much of self assurance, self confidence. I was not like this 1 month, 2 months, 3 months before. And this is the impact of really good mentors. And I actually am a beneficiary. I want to hand that over to you guys. And I don't know in the future, I may not actually have the time. And that's one reason as to why I'm recording it. I put it on YouTube, private access to 4 of us, so that we'll actually go through this whenever we need a bit of motivation in case it's required. So, the admin job का headache अभी नहीं है. You guys connect and talk to each other. You give one idea to Surya saying that वो भी कर सकते हैं. Surya give idea to Kartika नहीं वो भी कर सकते हैं. And each one of us you got strong points. Some of us have got weak points. You will have to identify those weak points and cover them. How can you do it in the next whatever number of days we are? So again, I've got a futuristic vision which doesn't restrict ourselves with 29th of June. And I was thinking in the morning, and there are a lot of possibilities. I mean, see, if you're actually opening up to being innovative or being a leader in the space of mentoring, right? You need to open up. And a lot of ideas come and you can share those ideas. And you never know what will work, what not will work. So that opening of your mind without the inhibiting factors which restrict us from open thinking is something which I want you guys to imbibe, right? That will actually help you a lot, right? I know I speak a lot, but I feel I don't want to be guilty. That's what I'm saying, right? 29th of June, I don't want to keep scratching my head saying that I should have told this to Nilima, I should have told this to Kartika, or I should have asked Surya to maybe tone down a bit of excitement. Oh, sir, I want to give you right now. I don't want to give it on 29th, right? And as I said, my commitment to you guys is as good as it is my venture, right? Today morning, when I was actually going to ChatGPT Plus, putting across Nilima's business plan, it was a basic plan that she actually had. And I asked ChatGPT to create an agent and come up with the entire end-to-end. And when it did it, I was thinking 10 minutes may I could do Nilima's entire work. Her headache is gone. I thought she'll be in this and maybe she'll go, but she didn't go. That's a separate thing altogether. She wasn't well. But having said that, that's what happens when you try to help now without being asked. They take you for granted. Especially people who are named Nilima. My wife's name was just Nilima. So I'm just cracking here.
No, sir, it's not like that.
Fulu joke. Okay. So that's where it is. And take care of your health. That's very, very important. I want you to stand and deliver on that day. If you fail, doesn't matter. There are other days. It's not the final day. But as I said, see, in the future, we can collaborate. And that is what thought I was having in the mind. And I was talking to Kartika and Pankaj also kind of touched in terms of what he was trying to ask. The fourth possibility of you guys are, let's say you're not able to take this venture forward the way we want to. That's the fourth road that you can actually take. Why can't you take? You can take. You guys are settled in your jobs. The next positions actually give you more money. What is the point of going and it's not an easy thing. Being a founder is not easy. The first venture will fail. 99.9% first venture will fail. What if it fails? And if you're bootstrapping it, if you don't get a VC fund, you're bootstrapping it, putting your whatever money you have, asking your parents or partners, whatever number of lakhs you put, go on for a toss. Will you be able to bear it? Number one. Number two, let's say you resign from your jobs and because of whatever passion irritation, you go into this venture. Venture goes bust. They won't take you back. What happened to the job? The security which you're having, you think, do you want to leave it? Because it's not easy, right? 13 years for you, Surya, and for Dilima. It's not easy. You need to be resilient in the real sense. It's not an easy world out there. And no one is going to help. I'm telling you, your friend, except for your maybe one or two, because you're married, they'll have to. No one is going to help. Right? From that standpoint, think if the situation comes to it that I need to leave the venture, what can I do? And I'm thinking now for you guys. And the thought process was, can I collaborate, let's say with Kartika on her venture, collaborate, Sai Equity and whatever name she comes. Can I collaborate with the Nilima of whatever she's doing? Can I collaborate with Surya? I think from he's actually into it, but I don't mind collaborating. What am I going to lose? Can I do that with you guys? Is what I'm thinking now, which might happen 6 months down the lane, right? So that is my thinking. I'm not saying that 29th ke baad, let's do business together. Right. But from a thinking standpoint, I want to be Dirgadarshi is the word which Swami always uses, right? And this is what Dirgadarshi is. Your journey has just started. There are different roads, and I'm with my clarity, I'm saying 4 or 5 roads are available. There might be others which I might be missing. But I just want preparing you guys be aram se. And this should not be a tension journey. This should not be a stressful journey. This should actually give you more passion. Your real skill should actually come out. You should be excited to do it. And think about it. If it's not exciting, I'm saying don't do it. Right? No one is going to say, why did you do it and stop it. It is your wish. It's your venture, your kid. You want to launch the comfort or convenience you have. Right? So think through all of these aspects, please. And I think let's take the next step. Someone is on the door, so I'm done. But I don't know whether I say too much, but this is me, and you'll have to bear with me until at least 29 times. We'll see. Thank God we're done with the research. His idiot while starts, he doesn't really know. It's giving me a headache and stuff like that. My wife actually tells me, you are speaking too much nowadays. So I said, it's better off to share what is there in the head and regretting later on. That's the entire intent. So, yeah, I think great session, Surya. I think really grateful to you. You're not just helping yourself, but you're actually helping. You've helped me. And I'm pretty sure Pratika and I think now
No, definitely.
it's not one. If you look at it, your venture may abhi tak you might actually felt alone, right? When I came on board as a mentor, I'm saying I'm giving you 1000%. Now we are 2. Now we are 4. So don't just think about your venture because it gives you a lot of thinking capability, capacity. In case you think of some other solution, not just yours, right? That's creativity. That's about it, guys.